NBA players seem to have it all: money, fame, and looks. Their fame and their lifestyle usually gives them access to other celebrities. And if you know one thing about celebrity dating, it's that celebrities usually date each other, and that there's usually going to be some drama involved, but more on that later. Anyway, it's no wonder that many NBA players have dated or are still dating famous models, actresses, or singers. Here's 10 NBA players who are dating gorgeous celebrities. Tyler Herro. Tyler Herro has never lacked confidence, on or off the court. It propelled his breakout in the bubble, and it never left him during the struggles he went through in his second season. Herro is currently raising a child with his girlfriend, Instagram model Katya Elise Henry, and the story of how they met is probably the most Tyler Herro thing ever. Herro simply shot his shot. One night, he hit Katya up on Twitter with that timeless pickup line, WYD. Her response was, "Quarantine and chill." The rest is history, and the pair had a child about a year later. There's an answer for when your kids ask you where do babies come from. In all seriousness, being a father seems to have been a blessing for Herro. Not only did it make him a more mature individual, but it also seems to be helping his game on the court. His sophomore season struggles were gone after his child was born. Tyler and Katya seem pretty happy together, and they're both obsessed with their new parental duties. Here's to hoping this one lasts for a long time, unlike our next entry. Devin Booker. When it comes to the love life of NBA players, there is one eternal question. Would a team of players who dated Kardashians or Jenners be able to win an NBA title? Some guy on Reddit actually put together a roster of that team, and it's a team that makes the playoffs at the very least. With a good mix of veteran players and young talent, that team could probably win a championship given some time to develop chemistry. Devin Booker first met his future girlfriend, Kendall Jenner, sometime around 2018. They didn't hit it off right away, but there were reports of them hooking up during early 2020. The relationship became official in 2020, and you could see Kendall decked out in Suns colors sitting courtside on several of Booker's games. Unlike many of the other guys on the list, Booker actually seems committed in his relationship, and the whole thing actually looks quite wholesome. Kendall even met his family, and they seem to be a great couple. With the way Booker and the Suns have been balling out the past 2 years, his happiness off the court might have something to do with the way he's been playing. J.R. Smith. Joel Embiid wishes he was J.R. Smith. Not on the basketball court, mind you. We know what kind of less than stellar plays J.R. is capable of pulling off, even at the game's biggest stage. But there was a brief period when Joel probably wished he was JR off the court. It's the time when JR dated Rihanna. Yeah, that one probably caught you a bit off guard. After all, you probably know how thirsty Joel was for Rihanna when he first entered the league. If you don't, a quick Google search will probably entertain you for a while. JR and Rihanna were a thing briefly in 2012 when they were spotted together multiple times. If you know one thing about JR, it's that he knows how to get himself into trouble, and that's not something you'd associate with Rihanna. It should come as no surprise to anyone that this fling was about as brief as JR's stint with the Lakers. LaMelo Ball. If there's one thing you have to give LeVar Ball credit for, it's that he put the Ball family on the NBA map, one way or the other. LeVar got the media to start paying attention to his sons, but LaMelo and Lonzo made them keep paying attention. With LaMelo's stellar rookie campaign, he ensured that everything he does, both on and off the court, would be under the spotlight going forward, his love life included. When he was spotted in the company of adult film actress Tiana Trump, rumors started flying about the two of them dating, and the fact that she attended quite a few Hornets games didn't exactly help dispel those rumors. For now, those rumors will stay in the realm of speculation. But Tiana claims to have a history of NBA players. Now, take all this with a pound of salt, but she claims to have slept with a certain Indiana Pacers player when she was just 16 years old, and it's allegedly all on video. Another claim of hers is that a different NBA player used her Instagram account to get explicit photos from men. Judge for yourself if these are just things she made up for clout or true stories. But if they are true, it could land those players in some serious legal trouble. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a second member of the Kardashian/Jenner roster on this list, and ironically, He was Kendall Jenner's boyfriend before she started dating Devin Booker. As you've probably figured out by now, the Kardashians have dated a lot of athletes. One thing that's common between all of their exes is that their play goes downhill after a while. The infamous Kardashian curse. It hasn't affected Devin Booker yet, but Simmons is a different story. Simmons and Jenner began dating in 2018, and they broke up in early 2020. Fast forward to the 2020 and 2021 season, and you have Ben passing up wide open layups, hurting his team every step of the way, and still not shooting threes. All of his past faults were amped up to 11, and most of his positives faded away in the playoffs a year after. Whether or not the Kardashian curse had anything to do with it is debatable, but it's nonetheless one more talking point to feed the narrative. Tony Parker. Even though he's no longer active in the NBA, Tony Parker's on-court feats should still be familiar to a majority of fans. Back in 2004, he met his future and his future ex-wife, Eva Longoria. You may remember her from the hit TV series Desperate Housewives, where she played Gabrielle Solis. The two fell in love soon after, and they got married less than 3 years later. It looked like an ideal celebrity marriage until Eva learned about hundreds of text messages from other women on Tony's phone. Unsurprisingly, she immediately filed for divorce and once again took her maiden name. As far as celebrity breakups go, this one can't even be called that ugly. But the prenuptial agreement they signed probably played a part in that. You have to wonder what was going through Tony's head to try to cheat on Eva. But it's not the last time on this list that we see an NBA player blow their marriage with a beautiful woman. Blake Griffin. The starting power forward for Team Jenner, Blake Griffin. Griffin and Kendall Jenner were in a brief relationship in 2017. It's not 100% clear when or how the relationship started, but it was definitely a thing. This is further confirmed by Jenner's attendance on multiple events Griffin hosted or participated in, but it wasn't meant to last. After a short while, people started seeing Griffin with a different woman, and both Blake and Kendall confirmed that they were no longer together. Again, details are sketchy, but things were awkward between them once they broke up. When Blake appeared at Kylie Jenner's birthday party in 2018, Kendall was also there with her new NBA boyfriend, Ben Simmons. They saw each other, but people who were there claimed that Kendall and Blake didn't speak a word to each other. Marco Yarick. If your first thought at hearing Marco Yaric's name was something along the lines of "who the hell is this guy?" you're probably not alone. He's a former NBA player who actually had quite a lengthy run from 2002 to 2010, playing for the LA Clippers, the Timberwolves, and the Memphis Grizzlies. Despite his pedestrian statistics on the court, Marco Yarick is more than deserving of a spot on this list. Believe it or not, the dude was married to former supermodel and Victoria's Secret angel Adriana Lima. Looking at the picture of the two of them, you can't help wondering how Yarick got that lucky. But they got engaged in 2008 and they were married in 2009. Marco and Adriana had 2 daughters during their marriage, and you'd think a guy that lucky would be happy with his situation. Except he wasn't. The two separated in 2014 after Lima found out that Marco was cheating on her with a starlet he met at a club. You have to wonder what was going through his head, but Yarick blowing his marriage with Adriana Lima is the relationship equivalent of the Warriors blowing a 3-1 lead in the finals. Tristan Thompson. We might as well get this list started with a bang. Unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know at least a thing or two about Tristan's cheating scandals. Yeah, plural. The dude seems to have more cheating scandals than NBA Finals appearances, and he was LeBron's teammate for a couple of years. He's been dating Khloe Kardashian on and off since late 2016, but he apparently cheated on his previous girlfriend with Khloe. He denies the rumors, but his then ex-girlfriend was pregnant with his child at the time he started dating Khloe. Even if the two called it quits before August 2016, it's not a good look. Even more ironic is the fact he paid his ex $112,000 not to hook up with other men. In the words of the late Billy Mays, but wait, there's more! Khloe and Tristan had a daughter together, but that didn't stop Thompson from hooking up with other women even while Khloe was pregnant. Some of these hookups are on video, and Khloe stayed with him through some of them, but the pair broke up in 2019 and got back together in 2020. At this point, you think enough is enough. I mean, it's gotta be, right? Nah, Not if you're Tristan. Multiple other women accused Thompson of fathering their child, and his relationship with Chloe came to an end. Again, this time it looks like it's for good. Sure, Thompson denies most of the cheating accusations, but history isn't exactly on his side. Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is one of the most beloved players in the NBA, both by fans and women who don't even follow basketball. The amount of pictures of Klay with random girls you can find online is just amazing, and you just have to wonder how many of them got more familiar with the Warrior star. There wasn't really that much news about his love life, but he did start a relationship with actress Laura Harrier back in 2018. The first time they were seen together was at a Dodgers game they attended together, and social media confirmed their relationship soon after that. Rumors about a breakup started floating around in 2019, but those rumors were quickly debunked when the pair continued appearing in public together. Their multi-year relationship came to an end this year when Laura could no longer stand seeing Klay partying with other girls. That's it for our list. Do you have any other NBA celebrity couples to add? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.